your operators when a huge delivery shows up on their doorstep and they get invoiced for a couple $1,000s of product, to be able to make sure that everything that they're paying for in that invoice arrived, make sure that they've verified that, and if anything's missing, be able to really easily determine that and request credit for it. And we hear from some distributors that this is something that every one of their operators does, and they really need the support. We hear from other distributors that not a lot of their operators are doing this, but it's really nice to have because maybe one of their competitors offers a check-in product and they're going out and trying to compete for that account. Well, now you can say you've got check-in and you can meet that operator where they are. So I think a lot of different ways that distributors use this, but we're really excited to enable this now. So to access it, I'm gonna tap into my previous orders and I'm gonna go into a past order. And you'll see a bunch of orders here and the invoices associated with each of these orders. And you'll see these check-in statuses. So I can see which ones I've completed, which ones I'm in process on, which ones are ready for check-in that I haven't touched yet. I'm actually going to go down to one of these that I've completed already, but imagine we hadn't started this. And I can go and edit the check-in here. And let's just get this back to a state where this had just arrived, and assume that none of these had been fully received. And sorry, one second. And so I'm going to go into my so right away you can see I've got these filters here at the top, and I'm going to get defaulted into my partial or missing. And so this is going to assume that everything had arrived, partially received or missing, and slowly I'm going to start to receive these in and check them off the list. And I can do that again with barcode scanning, with search, very similar paradigm and pattern to some of these other parts of the app. I can also, as I receive these things, I can tap over, and anything that I fully received is going to be here. I can always access the full list, and anything that I report an issue on is going to show up over here and as issues. So let's just start, imagine this order showed up and I'm going down my list and I want to start checking stuff in. So let's tap in here and let's do a scan. And so right away, this is going to mark this product 1 of 1 received. And if I want to just go ahead and scan the next item in, it just replaces it right here, and I'm still on this screen. And it's going to mark that one as received. Now, maybe this one had an issue, so I can go ahead and just tap here to report the issue. Maybe this one arrived damaged. Okay, so now you'll see those 2 items that I checked in. Those are gone from my partial or missing list. They're going to be over here in my fully received list. And let's just check this last one in manually. And okay, so now I'm done. If I want to go back and reference anything that had an issue, I can reference it here. But maybe I'm done with my check-in here. And I get a nice little summary here that's going to tell me what was missing, what I'm going to get credit for, what had an issue. And if I go ahead and submit that, I'll get directed to contact the distributor to adjudicate that credit request.